Welcome to a place where hearts unwind, infinite threads that gently bind, love and compassion in every line. Together we rise through space and time.
Welcome back to Infinite Threads. I'm your host, Bob. There is a moment, sometimes fleeting, sometimes persistent, when you know something deep in your bones, but you override it. You tell yourself, that's not practical. I'm probably overreacting. It's not the right time. And so that quiet knowing, the still unmistakable voice within you, gets dismissed. Not because it was wrong either, but because it was inconvenient. That voice is the one we're talking about today. The one that you've silenced, not with cruelty, but with survival. Because somewhere along the way, you learned that listening to it cost too much. That it could make you feel like an outsider, or it could lead to rejection or disappointment, or change that you weren't ready to face. So instead of trusting it, you tucked it away. You ignored the unease in your gut. You smiled when something felt wrong. You stayed when everything in you said go. This voice doesn't leave just because you stop listening. It retreats. It grows quiet. It waits for the next moment when it might be heard. And when you still don't listen, it doesn't punish you, but it does mourn. It mourns because, silencing your still voice isn't just about denying truth. It's about distancing yourself from the part of you that knows. Not in the logical, strategic, data-driven sense, but in the sacred, soul-deep, body-rooted sense. This kind of knowing doesn't shout. It pulses. It vibrates. It calms you when something's right, before you can explain why. But because this voice doesn't come with evidence, we're trained to dismiss it. We were taught to value certainty over honesty, to prioritize politeness over presence, to reward compliance over clarity. So we second guess ourselves constantly. We go to friends for advice, hoping they'll say what we already feel. We Google symptoms instead of trusting our body's whisper. We ask for signs while ignoring the ones inside of us, blinking red. We search for reassurance from every source except the one within. It's not your fault either. This is how most of us were conditioned, and often there was a very real cost to listening. Maybe when you spoke your truth as a child, you were shamed. Maybe you were told to toughen up, be quiet, stop making waves. Maybe when you said something wasn't right, no one listened. Or worse, they listened and still chose to do nothing. So you learned to internalize, to filter, to make yourself palatable. You didn't silence your still voice because you were weak. You did it to stay safe. But now, you're allowed to reclaim it. And that starts not by cranking up the volume, but by lowering the noise. It starts with one brave act. Admit what you already know. That's the practice today. Write down one thing you've known all along, but stopped admitting. Not to fix it, not to act on it, not to justify it, just to let it live in the light again. Maybe it's something about your health, your relationship, your job, your sense of purpose, your identity, your grief, or your joy. Maybe it's a truth that you've carried since childhood, one that no one else saw but you did. Maybe it's a whisper that never left you, even when you tried to forget it. Guys, write it down. Let it breathe. Because truth is like a plant kept in the dark. It doesn't die, it bends, it twists towards whatever sliver of light that it can find. Your truth has been doing that inside of you. And now you have the chance to place it in the sunlight. You don't have to tell anyone else. You don't have to make it make sense. But you do have to stop pretending that you don't know. Because every time you deny your knowing, it erodes your trust in yourself. And you deserve to trust yourself again. You really do. You deserve to return to that part of you that sees clearly, even when others don't. That voice, it was never gone, guys. It was waiting, and it's not angry, and it's not bitter. It's just relieved that you are ready to listen once again. You can begin again today by honoring that one truth you never stopped knowing. I'll see you guys next time. I love you all very, very, very much. And you know what I need you to do. Go out and pass that on. Later, Gators. Bye-bye.